Hi, I'm Kim Wilson,
And I'm Natasha Marchewka.
and this is Speechless. 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 Welcome to our behind-the-scenes take on real life in VO, where we share our stories, our resources, and our unsolicited opinions. And we have such a special guest today.
Super excited to share Val Kelly with you. Val Kelly is the founder and master empress of a voiceover conference called the Mid-Atlantic Voiceover Conference. And
some call it MAY-voh, some call it MAVO, as we've just learned.
The biggest question, no, it's not the biggest question. It's the first question I ask, because it's been killing me since 2014. How is it pronounced? Val is a firecracker. She is an amazing woman to have created this conference all by herself. Listen to the show and find out about MAY-voh, MAVO. You're going to be amazed.
Well, nice to meet you officially, for all of us to meet each other.
Nice to meet you guys too. Hugs, air hugs.
Hugs. Yay.
Well, welcome.
We have a lot of questions.
That's great.
And first, before that, I have a burning question that's been years. Is it MAY-voh or MAH-voh?
Oh my gosh.
Seriously.
So everybody in the US goes back and forth because British people say MAVO. And so I think it was 2018 or I think it was 2018 at our last in-person conference. And we had so many British guest speakers. For some reason, it was just like a huge influx of, people from Gravy for the Brain and another girl from London and everything. And it was just like, they were like, MAVO, MAVO. And we're like, it's in my head, I'm like, it's MAY-voh, it's MAY-voh.
MAY-voh.
Yeah. But I say MAY-voh and they say MAVO, and it's all good. Tomato.
For years I've said both.
Yeah.
And I'm like, Mid-Atlantic, MAH-voh.
It makes sense. You're right. It makes sense. Yeah. Maybe we should just switch it and it's MAVO. I don't know.
Now we know.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's both.
Did you bring a drink to cheers with us today?
I did. I made a super fast drink. So
what did you bring?
I have a margarita.
It's called, what is it called? I had to write it down. A cocktail for cuties.
That's perfect.
That's appropriate.
And
what's in your, wait, I need to know.
Clementines. The cuties that come.
Freshly squeezed, I bet.
Of course.
Oh my gosh. What's in your, what's specifically in yours, Val?
Mine is lime juice, tequila, and Cointreau, and a little bit of agave nectar to just sweeten it up a little bit.
Top shelf.
Well, I'm boring but exciting. I brought alkaline water, which Kim was like, what is alkaline water? So the pH value is 9.5. The pH value of regular water is 7. The pH of coffee is 5. pH of orange juice is 4. So acidic, alkaline. You want to be alkaline. I'm drinking it in
Val.
No, I have more. I have more to say.
Okay.
I'm drinking it in my branded new Yeti mug from Celia.
Oh, that's lovely.
Sent me a branded mug because I just had a new brand. There we go.
Gorgeous.
And because we had illness in the house, I have alkaline water to for us all to be healthy and lack acidity. Cheers.
Cheers. Cheers.
Okay. Now,
good.
Val, you're a one-woman show. It seems like you've been a one-woman show for a really long time. Please
how long have you been?
us.
Yeah. First of all, how long has MAY-voh been going?
So we've been going since 2014. So I guess it's 8 years now. Yeah.
Wow. Cheers to you.
Thank you. Yeah. It's been a crazy ride.
And how did it begin in 2014? Like, what was the impetus for that?
Yeah. So I basically I had been to Voice Over Atlanta, had such a great experience. And I thought, like, what if I did my own thing? Not the same, but similar. There are similarities, obviously, but on a much smaller scale, you know? And so I came home and I thought about it, and then I was flying to France for a trip, getting ready to take students to France, in 2013, actually. This is 2013. And I was flying there with my best friend, and at the time I was like, "What if I started my own company?" And he's like, "Oh, yeah, sure, whatever." 9-hour flight. He's like,
Very supportive.
"Yeah, do I have to hear about this the whole way?" He's like, "That's a great idea." And so the whole like 9-hour flight, I'm coming up with ideas and what I want it to look like, and da da da. I get home and I tell my husband, I'm like, I'm gonna start my own company, and he's like, "Okay." Like, I like how
Another
the
supportive
reactions are like,
person.
"Yeah, okay, great, go for it,"
Okay. Right.
And yeah, and it kind of just developed from there. I came up with the name. I thought I live in the Mid-Atlantic, so I might as well use that to my advantage, and then voiceover, it just made sense. And I had to come up with something that could be shortened, to MAY-voh or MAH-voh or whatever. And
Catchy. It's got to be catchy. It's got to be catchy, people.
yeah, and
Airplanes are
yeah,
great for inspiration, aren't they? That
yeah,
time that you have. I get so inspired when
Yeah.
I'm on an airplane. Okay,
yeah.
so tell us the difference. Now it's been 8 years. You've got a lot to compare to with all these other ones. How is yours different?
So MAVO is different because it is a boutique-sized event on purpose, and I really wanted to come at it from the perspective of being a voice actor myself and knowing what it's like to be in the industry and the struggles that we go through, and the positive things that we go through as well. But I really wanted to approach it from from a very positive, I don't know what I want to say here, like I wanted
Spin.
just to really take a very positive approach to it,
Love that.
and really keep it small and very intimate and very focused on the performance part of the business.
Okay.
Okay.
And what are your numbers attendance-wise so people can get an idea of what you mean by intimate?
Yeah. So, well, we just to give you an idea of growth, we started out in 2014 with my crazy event that had 28 people. Okay.
Yay, you. How fun. I wish I
And
was at
so
that one. Oh my gosh.
it was a lot of people were like, maybe you should just like start a meetup group. And I was like, good. I'm just gonna, I'm gonna do my thing. And they're like, good luck. And I was very persistent. I'm that's just how I am as a person. I just keep going and keep pushing forward. And now in 2018 we had 120.
Uh-huh.
So
Wow.
it's really grown a lot
Wow.
in the sense that I don't want it to be 500 people.
How often have you said to yourself, what am I doing? Or ever? Have you never? Like, is your heart so in it? You're like, there's no
Yeah,
question. I love
I
it so
mean,
much.
I think the first year I was, 2014 was real tough. Like 2015 also real tough. By 2016, I had it down. I knew what I was doing. I was much more stable as an event planner, so to speak. I think initially my challenges that first year were like the business side of it and not knowing like the financial component of how do I balance all of this, because it was like I'm a voice actor, so I come from a creative brain. And I mean, you guys know, and
Yeah.
it's like, okay, well, you have to have both. So then I went through a lot of training to get that business side of it, the financial component in order, which was really helpful. And that's why then in 2018, it was much more successful. And we skipped 2019 and 2020 and 2021 were online. So the numbers were a little different there because,
Of course.
yeah, it's like, well, 2020, we had 165, which was great for an online event that was supposed to be in person that we had to switch on online at the last minute. And then 2021, we had like 80. So it was weird, it's just weird.
It's been a strange time for you to have any
For
sort
everyone.
of data.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh my gosh. You're an inspiration.
You are such an inspiration.
Wow.
I know I can speak for
Thank
Kim
you.
when I say we're so proud of you as
Yeah.
a
Thank you.
woman, as a female entrepreneur, as a solo person doing a business. and another business, a second business. I mean,
Yeah.
all the power to you. I love
Thank
it.
you.
Yeah.
Tell us what we don't want you to give away everything because I know that's not a good idea for you. But what are your dreams and plans for the future in growing it or changing it or having it evolve? What is your vision?
I mean, I really want to see it grow. I do want to see the numbers grow a little bit more. Like,
Sure.
I would love, like, in my dream world, it'd be like around 125 or 150, and we
Oh,
would kind
easy. We got
you know.
this. We got this.
and just, and have it really just be this year. My main focus of the event is really having it be very interactive. Like, when I go to events, I really don't want to just sit there and
listen to a
and listen.
panel.
Right,
Mhm.
and listen to a panel.
Yeah.
Not that there's anything wrong with panels.
Right,
We
it's just different.
have a
Mhm.
couple of panels and stuff, but I want the sessions to be interactive. I want to get in there, and I'm like in every session I can be in. I'm also like running around with my shoes in my hand and, just like a crazy person running the whole thing. But I'm like, this is my event, but I'm also here to learn. So
Yeah.
I dive into it, and I'm like, especially on the sessions that are animation, which is my wheelhouse, it's like, I want to learn more. I want to perform. I want to get in there. I want to be in front of the mic. And I want everyone else to have that experience too. So it's very interactive. And the idea is that over the next few years, it will just continue. We'll just get even more and more great talent and new faces and new talents in there as our guest speakers, and really present some material that has never been presented before at other events. And it's hard to do. It's real hard to do because there's so many now, and
Yeah.
they're popping up all over the place, and there is a lot of overlap. You can't avoid it really to
Mhm.
to a certain extent.
To be focused on the craft is awesome. Like
Yeah.
basically solely on the craft, right? Which is
Yeah.
what you're doing. Val, so nice to meet you.
Thank you so
Nice to meet you
much.
guys too.
And
Of
we're
can't
course,
wait
thrilled
to promote
shine.
this for you.
Yeah, we're thrilled to
Oh.
shine your light as much as we can. One woman show, tenacity, juggler.
Inspiration to all the women out there. Hello?
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Yeah,
Thank
no,
you.
Thank you.
And
What?
fuck it.
Fuck it. This is
Let's
what
be
we said,
awesome now.
'cause
We've got shit to do.
Perfect. Take care.
Speechless. Speechless.